Let me begin again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. This is a created franchise on MLB The Show for PlayStation 4. Imagine if the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were to play a baseball game against major leaguers, legends past and present, and that is what you'd have here. The Avengers are in second place in the National League West. This is the second game in a 3-game set against the Cincinnati Reds. Home field is the Crosley Field. Mike is back. Thank you, Sir Dylan. Let's set this game up. Bradley Cooper is the starting pitcher. Everybody looks relatively well rested. Let's kick it in. So I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. I let the computer run the bases for me. Of course I remember you, Mr. Dillon. Absolutely. From specifically the Days Gone stream. I remember you on the Days Gone stream, which is a zombie survival horror video game. But of course you've seen baseball before. So here we are live at Crosley Field as the Cincinnati Reds visit the Hollywood Avengers. Thank you for joining me. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. On the mound for the Avengers is Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon Bradley Cooper. He's making his 15th start of the season. He's not had a good season. He's 3-7 with a 5.46 earned run average. And leading off for the Cincinnati Reds is outfielder Lou Brock, hitting .242, 8 homers, 17 runs batted in. Here comes the first pitch of the ball game. Fastball inside, ball one. Avengers are 20 games over 500 at 47-27. That's Robert Downey Jr. at first. And Idris Elba in left field.
First pitch, 7-10.
Cut fastball in there, strike one. 67 degrees and clear skies. Beautiful day for baseball. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouls off the changeup. Count is 1-2 on Lou Brock. Lou Brock, I believe, is a Hall of Famer from the 1970s. Not 100% sure. And it's a deep ground ball in the hole. It's short. It is through a single to lead off this ball game. And Cincinnati has a base runner here with nobody out in the top of the first inning to lead off this ball game. Next up, Starling Marte, 266, 7 homers, 24 runs batted in. Welcome back, Mr. Dillon. Swing and a miss at the fastball in the outside corner, strike one. So runner at first has speed. Have to watch him. He may want to steal that bag. Throw to first. He's back. Fastball in there. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Marte. Again, throw to first. Trying to keep him close. Line drive, foul ball. Count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. It's good to get my hands on the controller. Good to swing and a miss. Chase the pitch on the outside corner. Struck him out. That's the first out of the ball game for the Avengers. First strikeout for Bradley Cooper. Here's the replay. Way out in front of the changeup. Struck him out swinging. So next up is legendary New York Yankee Mickey Mantle. I'm not going to talk a lot, but how was your day? Oh, pretty good. Thank you for asking. It's better now that I'm on the stream. Oh, that's a deep fly ball to center field. In front of the warning track is Mickey, check that, Don Cheadle. War Machine makes the catch for out number 2. Starting lineup for the Reds, Lou Brock is in left, Starling Marte is the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle's in center. Nelson Cruz is in right, Josh Bell is at first, Gleyber Torres at second, Alex Bregman at third. Corey Seager is the shortstop, and batting ninth and catching is Jorge Alfaro. Nelson Cruz, right fielder, 254, 16 homers, 41 runs batted in. Here comes the pitch from Bradley Cooper. Fastball low, ball one. Nelson Cruz played, I believe, most of his career for the Texas Rangers. He's a current major leaguer. Quick throw to first. Oh, almost threw it away. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Ah, feels good. Changeup floats in there for strike 1. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, trying to keep him close. With 2 outs, if he steals second, that puts him in scoring position where only a single can put the Cincinnati Reds on the board. Pulls his 2-seam fastball foul. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first, no score here in this second game of a 3-game set between these 2 ball clubs. Here comes the pitch. And that's a line drive. Base hit to center field from Nelson Cruz. Oh no, he got it stuck in his hand, and he's going to come all the way around and score on the error by the center fielder. It's 1-0 Cincinnati. Oh my goodness. RBI double for Nelson Cruz. They're giving him the RBI. Here's the replay. Couldn't get it out of his glove. So next up is Josh Bell. Josh is hitting .273, 13 homers, 34 runs batted in. 2 down, runner in scoring position at second. Hard ground ball, base hit, through the box. That'll runner will round third and head home. It's another 2-out RBI single, this time by Josh Bell, and Cincinnati jumps out to an early 2-0 lead. Oh, got the first 2 outs, and then disaster strikes here in the top of the first. So next up, Gleyber Torres, .238, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Lazy fly ball to left, playable. Elba makes the catch to retire the side, but not before the Reds score twice. After half an inning of baseball, it's the Reds 2, the Hollywood Avengers come into bat. This is Avengers baseball. On the mound for the Cincinnati Reds is Jordan Montgomery, making his 15th start of the season. He's 2-5 with a 6.47 earned run average. And leading off for the Avengers, Anthony Mackie. Anthony plays the new Captain America in the MCU. He's hitting .309, 9 homers, 41 runs batted in. Switch hitter batting from the right side against the lefty Montgomery. Chases a high fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Reds are in last place in the National League Central. Gleyber Torres at shortstop. And Nelson Cruz in right field. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Outlander. We started Andromeda. I wish you the best of luck. Pitch is low and inside. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. That means the good news, you finished Mass Effect, the trilogy. How did you enjoy the trilogy? How did you enjoy the ending of Mass Effect 3? Curveball inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Outside, hitters count, 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck is Spider-Man, Tom Holland. I loved it. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I haven't finished Mass Effect 3 yet. It's been 10 years. I don't remember the game. And that's a deep drive towards left center field, but playable for Mickey Mantle, who covers the real estate to make the catch, out number 1. Starting lineup for the Avengers, Anthony Mackie is at short, Tom Holland's at second, Chadwick Boseman, third base. Chris Evans is the DH, Mark Ruffalo is the DH. Robert Downey Jr. is at first, Dave Bautista's in right, Idris Elba's in left, and batting ninth and playing center field is Don Cheadle. Next up, Tom Holland hitting .354 to lead the ball club. Breaking ball outside, ball 1. A lazy fly ball the other way, and it off the heel of the glove of the right fielder and into right center field. It's a 1-out single for Spider-Man, Tom Holland. Almost makes a brilliant catch in the gap. Next up is the late, great Chadwick Boseman, hitting 331, 9 homers, 35 runs batted in. Third baseman. High and tight, but called a strike by the home plate umpire. Count is 0-1. Holland leads off first. Quick throw to first to keep him close. Unless you're living under a rock, you know that Chadwick Boseman lost his battle with colon cancer in 2020. He is no longer with us. May he rest in peace. May he live forever as Black Panther and as a member of Avengers baseball. Down and in the dirt, blocked nicely by Jorge Alfaro behind the plate. No advance. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Not too bad. I'm off today, and my son is staying the night with his grandparents. Little bit of a breather from parenting duties, Mr. Outlander. Glad to hear you get a little bit of a break. You and the wife, the missus.
Ball 2.
Down and in, ball 2. Count is 2 balls and 1 strikes. Patrick Johnson is the home plate umpire calling balls and strikes. No idea if that is a real person or a fictional person. Runner leads off first. Nope. Throw to first, keeping them close. Curveball outside. Another hitter's count. 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck is the first Avenger, Chris Evans. No. Howard the Duck is not the first Avenger. Pitch is low, ball 4. And there'll be runners at first and second with 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-0 advantage for Cincinnati as Chris Evans steps to the plate, hitting .310 with 9 home runs on the season. My day is okay. 4 days ago, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Dillon. Fastball outside, ball 1. May she get better quickly. I hope she does. COVID is a bad thing to get. Fastball in there. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners lead off first and second. Here comes the pitch from Montgomery. Slider inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. I hope hope she's feeling better. Ground ball up the middle and through. It's a single. Rounding third and heading home is the base runner. It's an RBI single for the Captain America. He can do this all day. Infinite Phoenix Gaming, aloha from IPG. Thank you for joining the stream. You are witnessing the bottom of the first inning here between the Hollywood Avengers and the Cincinnati Reds as Captain America, or the original Captain America, that is, Chris Evans, singles to center to cut the lead in half. Up next is the Incredible Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, who leads the ball club with 17 homers and 60 runs batted in. Pitch is high, ball 1. Count is 1 ball and no strikes. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Dillon. I hope that she is well on the road to recovery. Runners are on first and second, 1 away. Hard ground ball, base hit through the left side. Rounding third and heading home is Chadwick Boseman. The throw to the second is not in time. It's an RBI single for Black Panther, and this ball game is tied at 2. Check that. Black Panther scored the run. The Incredible Hulk smash. Mark Ruffalo has the RBI single. RBI leaders for the ball club is Mark Ruffalo. Unfortunately, he does not lead the league. Ted Williams leads the National League with 72. Up next, Robert Downey Jr. hitting .283 on the season. 2-2 ball game. Runners at first and second, 1 away. Breaking ball outside, ball 1. That's a line drive. Base hit to left. Rounding third and heading home is Chris Evans. Will he make it? Up the line is the throw. He's in there. It's an RBI single for Iron Man. He is Iron Man, and the ball game is now 3-2. Avengers now lead here in the bottom of the first. So the Cincinnati Reds score 2 runs in their half of the first inning, and the Avengers come back immediately and score 3 runs of their own to take a 3-2 advantage. So every game I pause it and I show that options, gameplay, the hitting difficulty is on All-Star, and pitching difficulty is on All-Star. Okay, now I'm going to talk a lot. Good, you can absolutely talk, my friend. Next up is Drax the Destroyer. Dave Bautista's hitting 301 on the season. And he skies it to right field, high but not overly deep. Nelson Cruz is there. He makes the catch for out number 2. No advance on the bases. So Idris Elba's hitting 275, 4 homers, 26 RBIs. Steps up, 2 runners on, 2 away, 3-2 lead for the MCU. Here comes the pitch from Montgomery. And he swings at the first pitch and skies it to center field. Routine play for Mickey Mantle, and he retires the side. But not before the Avengers score 3 times and take an early 3-2 advantage at the end of 1. Hmm. 23:44 military time. So it's 11:44 in the evening. So I guess you can't. Not a lot. So top of the second inning, up steps the third baseman for the Reds, Alex Bregman, hitting 274. He has 12 homers and 30 runs batted in. Comes the pitch from Bradley Cooper. Fouls off the fastball, 96 on the radar gun, strike 1. This is Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And it's a pop-up down the left field line, out of play. The count to Alex Bregman's quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch from Rocket Raccoon. Swing and a miss out in front of the forkball. Struck him out. That's the second strikeout of the game for Bradley Cooper. It is so late. In the United States on the East Coast, it is 5:45 p.m. Or as you would say, 17:45. Next up is the shortstop Corey Seager, hitting 256 on the season. Fastball inside corner, strike 1. Hard ground ball to the second baseman. Holland fields, fires, got him, and there's 2 away. So the number 9 hitter steps up for the Reds. Catcher Jorge Alfaro is hitting only 218 on the season. 4 homers, 11 RBIs. 2 outs, bases empty. 3-2 lead for the Avengers. Fastball low, ball 1. Out in front of the changeup, count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. In South Africa, it's 5 o'clock your time. Yep, that is true. Two-seam fastball in there, count as 1 ball and 2 strikes on Alfaro. Ground ball to the pitcher, fielded by Rocket Raccoon. Throws to first to retire the side. So it's a quick 1-2-3 inning for Bradley Cooper at the end of an inning and a half. It's the Hollywood Avengers 3, Cincinnati Reds 2. This is Avengers Baseball. So we go to the bottom of the second. Up steps the center fielder, Don Cheadle, who was super hot in his last 4 games. 7 for his last 14. Overall, he's hitting 325 with 9 homers and 41 runs batted in. He is a switch hitter batting from the right side. Oh, it's a check swing bunt down the left field line. Long throw across his body. Nice play by Alex Bregman for the first out. So 1 pitch, 1 away. Defensive alignment for the Cincinnati Reds in the outfield from left to right. Lou Brock, Mickey Mantle, Nelson Cruz. And in the infield, you've got Alex Bregman, Gold Glove winner Corey Seager, Gleyber Torres, Josh Bell, with Jorge Alfaro behind the plate. Next up, the lineup turns over for the Avengers. It's Anthony Mackie. He lined out in the first inning. Takes a pitch high and outside, ball 1. Oh, Anthony Mackie plays Sam Wilson in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Plays shortstop for the Avengers Baseball. 2-hopper to the second baseman. Torres throws to first in time, 2 away. So with 2 down, up steps Spider-Man Tom Holland, who singled and scored a run in his first at-bat. Here comes the pitch from Montgomery. And that's a line drive. It's sinking. It is off the heel of the glove. That's Snell's. Oh, he's going for second. To throw to second is in time. Bad base running decision by Tom Holland to retire the side. So it'll be a single and a put out. 9-4 put out. The end of 2 innings. It's the Hollywood Avengers leading 3-2. Thank you, Infinite Phoenix Gaming. Thank you for the good vibes. I'm glad to hear that Mr. Dillon's mom is doing well. Leading off here in the top of the third is Lou Brock. He singled in the first inning. This is his second plate appearance. Fastball at the knees, strike one. Grounder to second. Routine play for Holland. Spider-Man throws to first. 1 away. Thank you for joining the stream, everyone. This is Avengers Baseball, the National League West Division. As you can see, the Los Angeles Dodgers lead the division. The Avengers are 2 games back at 47-27. Next up is Starling Marte. Struck out with his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1. Fastball 97 on the radar gun for strike one. To his knees, he takes it himself. What a play, a race to the bag. Tony Stark slides down to his bum, backhanded pickup, races Marte to first, gets him, there's 2 outs. Next up is Hall of Fame New York Yankee Mickey Mantle. Switch hitter, center fielder, batting from the left side against the righty, Bradley Cooper. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Fouls off the fastball for strike one. Mickey Mantle hit over 500 home runs in his major league career. Played in the 60s and 70s in real life. And it slices it down the left field line, out of play. Quickly, the count is no balls and 2 strikes. Checks a swing in there at the knees. Mantle hates the call. Nevertheless, the side is retired. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Bradley Cooper. After 2.5, MCU leads 3-2. Why is keyboard so hard to type on? My keys sometimes don't work. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Dillon. Sir Dillon. Leading off here in the bottom of the third is Black Panther. Chadley, high and tight, ball 1. Chadwick Boseman. 1 ball, no strikes to T'Challa. High and tight yet again. Count is 2 balls and no strikes. Jams him. Popped it up in the infield. Corey Seager makes the catch short. There's 1 away. It's a waste of a 2-0 pitch. Standings in the National League Central, as you can see, the Cincinnati Reds are 21 games out of first place, in last place behind the Milwaukee Brewers. Next up, Chris Evans. He has an RBI single today. He's 4 for 6 in this series. You can call me Dylan. I will call you Dylan, Sir Dylan. Just kidding. I'll call you Dylan. Curveball inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Chris Evans is carrying a modest 6-game hitting streak into this ball game. That's a line drive. It is caught by Lou Brock in left for out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Jordan Montgomery.
Number 84.
Next up, Mark Ruffalo had an RBI single in the first inning. He leads the team with 61 RBIs. Breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1. So it's a 3-2 lead for the Avengers here in the second game of a 3-game series. The Avengers won the first game, so they're looking for a 2-game advantage. Pitch is low, 2 balls and no strikes. High and tight, 3 balls, no strikes. Will he have the green light? No, he will not, because I don't swing on 3-ball, no strike counts. I always take a pitch. At the knees, strike 1. So now the count is 3 balls and 1 strike. And all bets are off. Let's see what happens. Hard ground ball, knocks it down in the infield. Seager picks it up, throws to first, not in time. It's an infield single with 2 away. The scorer's table's going to give Mark Ruffalo a base hit. So he's 2 for 2, and the inning will continue for the Avengers. Next up, Robert Downey Jr. is 1 for 1. Ruffalo leads off first, 2 outs. Checks his swing sliders outside, ball 1. Obviously, Robert Downey Jr. plays Tony Stark in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he grounds it foul. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hulk leads off first. Here comes the pitch. Chases a high fastball. The count will be 1 ball and 2 strikes on Tony. And he fouls it back behind home plate. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Alfaro. No advance on the bases. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner leads off first. 3-2 lead for the Avengers. Here comes the pitch to Downey Jr. And he jams him just slightly, but he could bloop in there. It is a catch. And the side is retired. Nice play. Nice running catch by Nelson Cruz at the end of 3. The Avengers lead by 1. It's 3-2. So we go to the top of the 4th. Speaking of the right fielder, Nelson Cruz leads off for the Cincinnati Reds. He had a hit in his first at-bat. Here comes the pitch from Bradley. Hard ground ball to the third baseman. Long throw. In time, 1 away. Nice play by Chadwick over at third base.
The first baseman, number 55.
Next up, Josh Bell. Josh has an RBI single in this ball game. His second plate appearance. Down and in, but called a strike by the home plate umpire. The count is no balls and 1 strike. And he pulls the cut fastball foul. The count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Josh Bell. Hard ground ball, base hit the other way and down the left field line. It will roll all the way to the wall. Nice carom, strong throw, not in time. It is a 1-out double for Josh Bell. He's 2 for 2 today. And the Cincinnati Reds on the 9th double of the season by Bell will have a runner in scoring position here in the 3rd. Check that, the 4th. Hard line drive down the line. So next up is Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout in the 1st. Single could tie this ball game. Fouls it down the right field line for strike 1. Fouls the cut fastball behind home plate. Quickly, the count is 0-2. Gleyber Torres hitting only a .152 with runners in scoring position so far this season, so he's not comfortable with that runner at second base. And he yanks it into the seats. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes on Torres. Oh, he hits this ball high and deep to the track, the wall, looking up. He misses it. Rounding third, no, he's going to stop at third. Nice backup from the left fielder, Idris Elba, to hold the runner at third to get that ball back into the infield quickly. This is a double from Gleyber Torres off the top of the wall, and you can see Idris Elba's there to back him up. So with 1 away, we have runners at second and third for Alex Bregman. The tying and go-ahead runs are both in scoring position. We're going to go to the manager's office, and we're going to send the pitching coach to the mound to slow things down, to calm things down, to discuss strategy. And then we'll go at Alex Bregman. Fastball in there, strike 1. So with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, Bregman can get that tying run home without the benefit of a base hit. Let's see what happens. In there, strike 2. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Bregman is 6 for his last 12. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with the breaking ball. And there's two away, and he did not get the run home from third base with less than 2 outs. So they're still in trouble. There's still 2 runners in scoring position, but now there are 2 away for Corey Seager. It's a pop-up, and they make it out of this. Nice catch, cut the check. Anthony Mackie makes the catch to retire the side, so they hold the lead. At the end of 3.5, check that. Yes, 3.5 innings of play. The Avengers continue to lead 3-2. Leading off the bottom of the 4th is Dave Bautista. He's 0 for 1. Right fielder, Drax the Destroyer in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Swing and a miss, strike 1. More specifically, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Breaking ball low, count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's a ground ball through the box into center field. It's a leadoff single for the Avengers here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball with eyes. Next up, Idris Elba, 0 for 1. Idris Elba was in the Thor franchise. And he hits it high and far. This ball is gonzo. That's a 2-run home run for Hemidall, the man who sees all. Home run number 5 on the season. And just like that, the Avengers take a 3-run advantage. It's 5-2 MCU. Oh, yeah. Jordan Montgomery threw a flat breaking ball over the fat part of the plate. And here's the replay. Bang. Oof. No chance for Lou Brock in left field. So next up is Don Cheadle, War Machine. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out.
Number 10.
Down and in. Oh, it hit him on his, I think, the heel. Definitely, I think it hit him on his shoe top. Let's look at the replay.
Number 9.
Hit him on that back foot. So he'll get a free pass. Lineup turns over. Anthony Mackie is 0 for 2. He's 2 for 6 in this series. Runner at first. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Big lead at first for fastball outside corner, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Don Cheadle, big lead at first. No, not so big this time. Oh, it's a routine 4, 6, 4, 3. No! The speed of Anthony Mackie broke up the double play that looked like a tailor-made double play. But the speed down the line made it a fielder's choice out at second base, safe at first. So, the new Captain America will be on at first and 1 away for Spider-Man, who's 2 for 2. Tom Holland is 6 for 7 in this series. He has been on fire. Quick throw to first. He's back. Mackie leads the team, I think, in stolen bases. I believe. He has the fastest legs. Big lead at first. Fastball outside, 1 ball, and no strikes. So it's a 5-2 lead for the MCU here in the second game of a 3-game set. They won the first game 8-2. Throw to first. He's back. So they won the first game 8-2. They're winning this game 5-2. I'm sure they are already dreaming about a sweep. I know I am. The Avengers are 20 games over 500, but they trail. Currently, they trail the Los Angeles Dodgers in the National League West by 2 games in the standings. 2-seam fastball yanks it down the left field line, out of play, strike 1. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike on Spidey. He's going. Pitches in there for strike 2. Throw down is not in time. It's a stolen base for Sam Wilson. Cut the check. No chance to get him. So runner in scoring position for Tom Holland. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's a line drive to center, playable for Mantle. Makes the catch for out number 2. No advance. Next up, Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. He walked, he scored a run. Officially, he is 0 for 1 today at the plate. He's got that runner in scoring position, but there are 2 away. 2-seam fastball high, ball 1. Chadwick's hitting .328 with runners in scoring position, so he doesn't mind seeing James Rhodes at second base. Jams him. Easy play for Gleyber Torres. Throws to first in time, and the side is retired. But not before Idris Elba adds big fat 2 spot on the scoreboard with this. A 2-run home run, his 5th of the season. The end of 4. It's Avengers 5. The Reds 2. This is Avengers baseball. So we go to the top of the 5th. Jorge Alfaro, 0 for 1. Cooper has a 3-run lead. MCU versus Bronx Knights special event. Book it. I'll see what I can do. I'll contact the representatives for the Bronx Knights and see if they're willing to play. Slow roller, fielded, fires to first in time. Nice play. Cut the check, and there's 1 away. Nice play by Sam Wilson. I think the Bronx Knights would win. I'll be completely honest with you. As much as I love the Avengers, I feel like head-to-head the Avengers might lose to the Bronx Knights, but we'll find that out head-to-head someday. We'll book it. Fastball in there to Lou Brock, strike 1. For those of you that are unaware what the hell I'm talking about with the Outlander, this is not my first created franchise on MLB The Show. The first one was called The Bronx Knights. It is on my YouTube channel. There are playlists dedicated to the Bronx Knights. You can watch the full 180-game season. Fouls it back, remains no balls and 2 strikes on Lou Brock. You can watch the entire 180-game stretch. You can watch just the playoffs. You can watch just the World Series. It's a lot of fun. There were times when it looked like I was going to be eliminated from the playoffs, but it's a base hit. Diving attempt by Anthony Mackie at short. He slices it into the outfield. 1-out single for Lou Brock. Hits leaders for the Cincinnati Reds. Mickey Mantle leads their team with 79. Lou is in 3rd place, as you can see. So this is not my first day at the rodeo. Fastball low to Starling Marte, ball 1. Marte is 0 for 2 today. A lot of fun playing this game. That's a deep drive. Racing back is Bautista, over the shoulder catch. He makes it. Nice play by Drax the Destroyer for the 2nd out. Thought that might be in the right center field gap, but he covered a lot of ground for the 2nd out. Only if Chris Ramos is on his game, they have a chance against superheroes. Chris Ramos, 66 homers, 169 RBIs, and World Series MVP. Anyway, I digress. 2 outs, runner at first. First pitch to Mickey Mantle, inside corner, strike 1. Chris Ramos, second baseman, all-star, batting champion, home run champion, World Series champion. Fastball outside, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. And that is a lazy fly ball to center. Don Cheadle makes the catch to retire the side. So, 4.5 innings here at Crosley Field. The Avengers have a 3-run lead. They lead 5-2. Thank you for watching. Please like the video. Please subscribe. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Chris Evans is 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Another switch hitter in this very versatile lineup. He's hitting from the right side. Grounds it, foul, strike 1. Curveball just misses the outside corner. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Jams him upstairs behind home plate. Count is 1-2. That's a drive to left center field. Brock makes the catch, 1 away. Next up, Mark Ruffalo, the Incredible Hulk. He has an RBI single today. He's 2 for 2. He's got that average up to .329 on the season. Outside, ball one. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes. High, 3 balls, no strikes. So there's 1 out, base is empty. Robert Downey Jr. up next. 3-0 pitch. He does not have the green light. I'll take a pitch. Inside, ball 4. So it's a 1-out walk for the Hulk. They want no part of him. He's 2 for 2 with a walk today.
Now batting, number 12.
Next up, Tony Stark. 1 for 2 with his RBI single today. Sitting 285, 9 homers, 38 runs batted in on the season. Left-handed hitter against the lefty Montgomery.
Nope.
Curveball inside, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Ruffalo leads off first. 3-run lead for the MCU, 5-2. Again inside, 2 balls, no strikes. It seems like Montgomery has lost the strike zone. That's 6 straight balls to home plate. 7 straight. 2 straight 3-0 counts. Again, we're not swinging. We will take a pitch. He wants to load the bases with walks. Let him do it. But not this time. Inside corner, strike 1. Hitters count, 3 balls, 1 strike. The handcuffs are off. Here comes the pitch from Jordan Montgomery. A little late on the changeup. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Will the runner be off at first on a 3-2 count and 1 away? I don't think so. Not a lot of speed. Don't want to run into a double play. Did he check it?
Did he go?
Yes, he did. It's ball 4, and runners will be at first and second. So after getting 1 out, Montgomery walks the next 2 batters.
Now batting,
So runners at first and second. Did he swing? Let's see. Show motion.
Bautista.
Oh, yeah, he checked his swing. So that's ball 4. So the manager of the Cincinnati Reds has seen enough. He wants the right-hander. That'll be all for Jordan Montgomery. He's responsible for both runners on base. In relief is Tyler Thornburg, making his 29th appearance out of the bullpen. His record is 5-1 with a 2.76 earned run average. So up next, Drax the Destroyer, Dave Bautista. He's 1 for 2. 2 runners on, 1 away. 3-run lead already. Out in front of the curveball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Dave's hitting an even 300 with runners in scoring position. Thornburg deals. And that's a line drive headed towards the right center field gap, and it will one hop to the wall. Hulk will score. Robert Downey Jr. will stop at third. It's an RBI double for Drax. That's his 18th double of the season. And the score is now 6-2. Avengers lead. No chance for Mickey Mantle or Nelson Cruz to make that catch. No hesitation rounding first base for Bautista. So there'll be 2 runners in scoring position for Idris Elba, who just hit a homer in his last at-bat. 2-seam fastball outside, ball 1. Elba is 1 for 2 with that 2-run homer in the 4th inning. A single can make this an 8-2 ball game. Outside corner, but called a strike. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike on Elba. Fastball inside, he checked it. Count as 2 balls, 1 strike. Ron Guidry, the left-hander, and Colin McHugh, the right-hander, are getting loose in the Reds bullpen. Robert Downey Jr. is at third. Dave Bautista's at second. Did he swing?
Did he go?
No, he did not, according to the first base umpire. Hitters count 3 balls and 1 strike on Elba. Fouls it back. Count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball to shortstop, and that will be an RBI ground out for Idris Elba. 3rd RBI of the game, and the score is now 7-2 as the runner at third made it home on the throw to first. So 5-run lead for the MCU here in the bottom of the 5th. So 2 outs, runner at second. Don Cheadle, officially he's 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch in the 4th inning. He's going to need a single to get home that run number 8. And oh, he drives it deep, but foul. Strike 1. Hit it with authority. Drives it deep. Lou Brock is back, but he makes the catch to retire the side. So the MCU scores twice to make it a 7-2 lead. It's an official ball game, ladies and gentlemen. After 5 innings of play, Avengers 7, Reds 2. So we go to the top of the 6th. Right fielder Nelson Cruz is 1 for 2.
The right fielder.
Rocket Raccoon is still on the mound. Fastball low, ball 1. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. The count evens 1 ball and 1 strike on Cruz. Cruz is your classic, I'll hit 40 home runs and strike 200 times. Strike out 200 times guy. Checks his swing. Umpire calls it a strike at the knees. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on Cruz. Late on the fastball, 1 and 2. Misses inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at the cut fastball. Struck him out swinging as 1 away. That's strikeout number 5 for Rocket Raccoon. Next up is Josh Bell. He has a single, a double, a run batted in. He's 2 for 2. Josh is a switch hitter batting from the left side against the righty, Bradley Cooper. Ground ball fielded by Black Panther. Long throw. There's 2 away. Nice play by T'Challa at third.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres is 1 for 2 with a double. Here comes the pitch. 2 outs, base is empty. In there, strike 1, 96 on the radar gun. Out in front of the changeup, 2 strikes. Count is 0-2. And he pops him up. Mackey on the edge of the outfield grass makes the catch to retire the side. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Cooper. So with the exception of that 2-run first inning, he's been pretty much lights out since. After 5.5, the Avengers lead by 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the 6th, Anthony Mackie is 0 for 3 today. He's now batting from the left side against the righty Tyler Thornburg. Fastball outside, ball 1. Mackie has 5 triples to lead the Avengers in that category. Did he check it?
What do you got?
Yes, he did, according to the umpire. Count is 2 balls and no strikes on Sam Wilson. Pulls it high and deep, but curling out of play for strike 1. That's a line drive over the head of the second baseman. Check that. The shortstop and heading all the way to the wall. He rounds second. He's heading for third. The throw to the cutoff to third is not in time. That's triple number 6 for Anthony Mackie. Cut the check. Triples leaders in the National League. Ahmed Rosario and Trey Turner lead with 8. Mackie now has 7. Or 6, pardon me. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. He's got 6. So runner at third and nobody out for Tom Holland. Tom's 2 for 3. Here comes the pitch from Thornburg. In there, strike 1. So Tom has a runner at third with less than 2 outs, so he does not need a hit to get him in. Pulls it foul. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Spider-Man. Runner at third, 7-2 lead. That's a line drive, base hit off the sidewall. He makes the turn at first, heads to second. He's going to be in there. It is an RBI double for Tommy Holland. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. That's double number 21, and the MCU now leads 8-2. Bang off the sidewall. Nice carom to Lou Brock, but too much speed to hold him to a single. Next up, Chadwick Boseman, who walked. He scored a run, but officially he's 0 for 2. He's a runner at second. And he pulls the fast changeup foul for strike number 1. This looks like it has the makings of a rout, ladies and gentlemen. Bouncer to the mound, throws to first in time, 1 away. But that was basically like a swinging bunt because the runner at second, Holland, moved to third. So now there's a runner at third and less than 2 outs. For Chris Evans, the first Avenger, the original Captain America. He's 4 for 8 in this series, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Batting from the left side. See if he can get that run home from third. Inside, ball 1. Did he check it? No, he did not. Third base umpire said, "You swung, Chris Evans." Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Chases a high fastball out off the plate. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Needs to show a little bit more patience at the plate. Oh, that hit him. That hit him. So Chris Evans will be awarded first base. It'll be runners at first and third now. Oh, hit him right in the midsection. Next up, the Incredible Hulk. Mark Ruffalo is 2 for 2. 2 runners on, 1 away. Bottom of the 6th, 8-2. Grounds it, foul, strike 1. Mark leads the team in home runs and RBIs. He has 17 homers on the season. And he makes a bid for number 18, but drives it foul. The count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Ruffalo. Low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a line drive over the second baseman's head, and it will roll all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Rounding third and heading home, 2 runs will score. It is a 2-run double for the Incredible Hulk. Hulk smash. And the MCU now has runs in the double digits. They lead by 8. It's 10-2. Avengers lead. Let's watch as Nelson Cruz chases it down and gets it back in. And that'll be all for Tyler Thornburg. It's Colin McHugh, the right-hander, comes in relief. His record is 3-3. His ERA is 6.55. Wow, he has not done well this season. He's blown 3 saves. Ugh. Robert Downey Jr. is up. Runner at second, still only 1 out. Tony Stark's 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Fastball high, ball 1. They got to start thinking about backups. With an 8-run lead, they definitely have to start thinking about backups. High strike, but a strike nonetheless. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner leads off second. 12-6 curveball is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. And he pulls it high and deep. It's got a chance. It foul ball. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 outs. Now check that, 1 out. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from McHugh. Misses with the cut fastball down low. Full count, 3-2. On deck is Dave Bautista. And he walks him. So Colin McHugh comes out of the bullpen. First man he sees, he walks. That's not what you want to receive from your bullpen if you're the manager of a ball club. So runners are at first and second with 1 out. Up steps Dave Bautista, who's 2 for 3. Is a single, a double. Run batted in. It is high. It is far. It is Gonzo. That is Drax the Destroyer hitting a 3-run home run, number 8 on the season. And just like that, the Avengers now lead 13-2. It is officially a rout. The floodgates are now open. And the hometown fans are losing their minds. Let's watch the replay. Boom! Ouch! Did it have any chance of hitting that scoreboard? No. No. So next up is Idris Elba. A 2-run homer way back in the 4th inning. Fastball outside, ball 1. He's 1 for 3 today. He's 5 home runs on the season. And he skies it to right. Looks like an easy play for Nelson Cruz. He makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, number 10.
Don Cheadle hit by a pitch in the 5th inning. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Another one of those switch hitters. Very versatile lineup. Fastball outside, ball 1. So it's an 11-run lead for the MCU. They lead 13-2. 2-0 count on James Rhodes. 3 balls, no strikes. Will he swing on 3-0? You know the answer to that question. And he walks him. Wow, if I was the manager of the Reds, I'd come out and pull him right now.
Number 9.
Lineup turns over for the Avengers. Anthony Mackie's up for his 5th time at the plate. He's 1 for 4. That one is a triple and a run score. Cheetah leads off first. And that's a line drive to the shortstop. His counterpart makes the catch to retire the side. Finally, mercifully, the side is retired at the end of 6. It's the Avengers 13. The Reds 2. This is Avengers baseball. Oh, yeah. So we go to the top of the 7th. Up next is Alex Bregman. Before Bregman comes to the plate, since it's an 11-run lead, we're going to go to the manager's office and we're going to do some substitutions. Okay? Tom Holland is going to take some time off, and Clark Gregg is the guy who plays Phil Coulson in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Are you sure you want to replace Tom Holland with Clark Gregg? Yes, I do. Clark Gregg is going to get a little playing time. We're going to go back to the manager's office to do some more substitutions. Chadwick Boseman is going to come out of the game. Chadwick is going to take over with Benedict Cumberbatch, who is Dr. Stephen Strange. And we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Sorry to bore you with this administrative stuff. Let's see. Let's go, Robert Nam, Day, and Idris Elba hit a home run. So let's go, Benedict Wong. Yes, Benedict Wong, also from the Doctor Strange franchise, will take over in left field. Okay, good enough. All right, and now I'm also going to go to the bullpen and warm up a couple of guys. Let's warm up Paul Bettany, and let's warm up Paul Rudd, Ant-Man, just in case things get out of hand. Fastball in there, strike 1. That ball is high. Back goes Wong to the track, the wall, looking up. It's gone. That's a solo home run. For Alex Bregman, his 13th on the season. It's now a 13-3 ball game. Here's the replay. Home run number 13 on the season. Got good wood. Oh. Respect. Next up, Corey Seager's 0 for 2. Fastball inside, strike. Strike 1. Cut fastball outside corner, count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of the changeup to stay alive. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Corey Seager is the shortstop. It's 0 for 2 today. I think Corey Seager plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers in real life. Slices it the other way, and Wong makes the running catch. 1 away.
The batter, the catcher.
So number 9 hitter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro, is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Average is dipped to 213 on the season. Ugh. Fastball in there, strike 1. Down and in, ties him up, swing and a miss, counts 0 and 2. Cooper deals. And he pulls it foul, out of play. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes on Jorge. That's deep, but slicing out of play. Count remains 0 and 2. That's a line drive. Is that a fair ball? That's a fair ball. Oh my goodness, I thought that was foul, but it's called fair by the home plate umpire, by the line judge. That's a 1-out double for Alfaro. He's 1 for 3. I don't know. It's a tough one. Tough one to tell. In any event, Lou Brock is up, leadoff man for the Reds. Let's go to the manager's office. Let's go to a mound visit. Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out, Bradley. Lou Brock is 2 for 3. He's 4 for 7 in this series. In there, strike 1. Runner at second, 1 away. Still a 10-run ball game. Nothing really to worry about. Strike 2. Count is 0 and 2. Would like Bradley Cooper to go to the showers with a swing and a miss. Struck him out on the slow pitch. There's 2 away. That's Bradley Cooper's 6th strikeout. He wants to know if it was a strike or not. Umpire says no, it was not. It was below. It's low. So 2 outs. Starling Marte steps up to the plate. Runner in scoring position. Marte is 0 for 3. Lines it foul. Strike 1. Almost kills a pitcher on the on-field bullpen. Hits him in the back of the head. No. Strike 2. 0 and 2. Fouls off the changeup. Lines it. Foul. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes on Starling Marte. Runner at second. Top of the 7th. 13-3 lead. Fly ball to center. Playable. And War Machine makes the catch to retire the side. They do score a run. However, ladies and gentlemen, get up and stretch. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. The Avengers lead by 10 runs. It's 13-3. You can see the fans starting to head for the parking lot. So, first at bat of the game for Clark Gregg. Phil Coulson, agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., leading off here in the bottom of the 7th. Sitting 224 in part-time play. Swings and misses. No, check that. Fouls it upstairs for strike 1.
Nope.
Checks a swing, cut fastballs outside. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Way out in front of the slider. Count is 1 and 2 on Coulson, son of Cole. Struck him out on the fastball, and there's 1 away. Colin McHugh's first strikeout, I'm sure. Next up is Benedict Cumberbatch, hitting .322 on the season. He has 7 RBIs. Taking over today in the field for Chadwick Boseman. Grounds it to the first baseman. Josh Bell takes it himself, and there are 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now back.
Next up, Chris Evans, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. He scored twice. He's got that average of .310 on the season. Outside, ball 1. Low, 2 balls and no strikes. Just gets a piece of the low fastball, 2-1. Hitters count, 3 balls and 1 strike. The Incredible Hulk is on deck. Deep but foul, and the count will go full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder to first. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Colin McHugh at the end of 7. It's a 10-run lead for the Avengers. They lead 13-3. This is Avengers baseball. It's nice to have a laugher every once in a while. Go to the top of the 8th. Mickey Mantle is at the plate. Takes a pitch from Bradley Cooper, strike 1.
Mantle.
Cut fastball, strike 2. Swing and a miss out in front of the forkball. Struck him out. That's strikeout number 7 for Bradley Cooper. Starter comparison, Jordan Montgomery obviously lost this matchup. He gave up 8 hits and 7 earned runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts. So easy to see who came out on top. Next up with 1 away here in the top of the 8th is Nelson Cruz. He has an RBI double today. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss at the fastball, strike 1. 95 on the radar gun, so Rocket Raccoon is still throwing 95 miles an hour in the 8th inning. He's got the gas. Changeup finds the corner. Big strike zone. Obviously, the home plate umpire has a hot date after this game. The strike zone is humongous. And he pops him up. Out of his crouch is Evans. At home plate, makes the catch, 2 away. So with 2 outs, Josh Bell steps to the plate. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI today. Here comes the pitch. I have a feeling. And that's a line drive. Right there is Benedict Wong. He barely has to move. He makes the catch. It's 1-2-3 inning for Rocket Raccoon. The score is 13-3. Avengers lead. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Up steps the Incredible Hulk. 3 for 3 today with 3 RBIs.
Number 84.
Pops it upstairs behind home plate for strike 1. Out in front of the curveball. Well, check that. That was a curveball. Count as quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Pulls it foul. Did he check his swing? Yes, he did. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes on Ruffalo. Attendance, 16,735. That is not a sellout. Swing and a miss out in front of the slider. Struck him out, and there's 1 away. Yeah, that was probably a strike. You just out in front of Colin McHugh's breaking ball. Next up, Tony Stark. Reds bullpen is active. Tony is 1 for 2 with a single. That ball is deep, but playable. Cruz in right in front of the warning track, makes a catch for out number 2. Bottom of the 8th. MCU leads 13-3. They won yesterday 8-2. Today they're winning 13-3. Tomorrow they go for the sweep. Dave Bautista has a single, a double, a homer. He's 3 for 4. He's a triple shy of the cycle. Can he get a triple in this at-bat? Let's see. Not this at-bat. Bregman throws to first to retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning for Colin McHugh at the end of 8 innings of play. It's 13-3. Last licks for the Reds. They need 10 runs to tie. Can they do it? This is Avengers baseball. So Torres steps to the plate. 1 for 3 with a double. Cooper has thrown 91 pitches. He is on a very short leash. For instance, he threw that pitch, gave up a hit, now he's coming out of the game. So Bradley Cooper pitches 8+ innings. He's responsible for Gleyber Torres at first base. And the manager is going to the bullpen. Manager, bullpen. Right, left, right. Paul Rudd, Ant-Man, will come in and pitch. That'll be all. They better give him a standing ovation.
Your attention, please. Now,
so, Ant-Man pitched in 22 games out of the bullpen. His record is 1-0 with a 4.81 earned run average. Will he be big? Will he come up big, or will he be small? I know that was cheesy. I couldn't help myself. Fastball in there, strike 1. Bregman is 1 for 3 with the solo home run in the 7th. Runner leads off first. Change up, strike 2. We are in the 9th inning. Fouls it off. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Jams him. Fouls it back. Four, 6, 3, double play. So 2 quick outs when they flash the leather. So it's Greg to Anthony Mackie, over to Robert Downey Jr. at first for the 4-6-3 double play. And the Cincinnati Reds are down to their final out of the game. Representing that out is Corey Seager, left-handed hitter, 0 for 3 today. Pulls it foul for strike 1 off the foot of the bullpen catcher. And that should do it. Wong is there and left. He makes the catch to retire the side. Ball game over. Avengers win 13-3. So they win the first 2 games of this 3-game set at home against the Cincinnati Reds. That's win number 48. The Avengers are 48-27. They're now 21 games over 500 in the middle of June. The winning pitcher is Bradley Cooper, Rocket Raccoon. And we'll go to the official score sheet to see. Hollywood Avengers, 13 runs, 13 hits, no errors. Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Again, Bradley Cooper gets the win, Jordan Montgomery gets the loss, and Dave Bautista, Drax the Destroyer from the Guardians of the Galaxy, is 3 for 5. He had a homer, a double, 4 RBIs. Dave is the player of the game. And this has been a presentation of Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I want to say a special thank you to Sir Dylan, to Infinite Gaming, to the Outlander Show, and to anyone who I may have forgotten or anyone who may have poked their heads in anonymously. I appreciate every single one of you. Please stay tuned to some more baseball. This is game number 75, I believe. I'm going to play 162 plus, and I say plus because I hope to make the World Series. Playoffs in the World Series, we shall see, said the blind man. We shall see. So anyway, the final here at Crosley Field. The Hollywood Avengers win 13-3. Have yourself a great night, everybody. See you again soon.